Hello everyone, I'm here want to present my research article with the title Greening the Science Classroom, a comprehensive review of environmental education practices. Alright, first of all, I will introduce myself. My name is Juwita Lestari and I am a student from Indonesia, and I got opportunity to get experience as international students and studying in University Technology Mara for 1 semester. And I got a scholarship from Indonesian government through MOSMA program. And as you can see, I'm a biology student. Okay everyone, first of all here as you can see, I state my abstract in this first section. And then why I state here, why I have to state my abstract? Because I thought this is the important thing. Then I want to give you summarize and overview all about my paper. Alright everyone, in this section I will explain the problems and the gap. And this problem and gaps was the reason why I took this topic for my research. Alright everyone, for the problems I put here 3 points, which is environmental issue, climate change, and dynamic human development. And in my paper, I wrote and told that environmental problems that human face nowadays is starting to become worrying and concerning. The environmental problems due to human attitude that have lack of responsibility for the environment, which is Earth. And then the all of environmental issues such as air pollution, forest fire, and other problems at the end will causing the climate change such as global warming. But beside that, the other problem for nowadays is dynamic human development, which is so massive. And of course, our Earth will become more concerning about the complexity of the problem. But we have good news that the all problems and the all issue about the environment and Earth conditions, we can fix and cover it all through the education. We believe that through education, we can handle and control it all. Through education, we can produce the human or individual that have responsibility, awareness, knowledge, and attitude toward to environment or sustainability of their environment. But to produce the human or individual that have this skills and the responsibility and the knowledge about the environment, of course we need to adjust, we need to create, and we need to develop the education system that can support it all. And the education system that we believe can cover it all is environmental education. Okay, we move to the objective slide. Okay, here I state my objective on this paper, and the purpose of this study is to systematically review previous research related to the development and implementation of environmental education for greening science classroom. The main focus on this study is to analyze the teacher side of green classroom development. Alright everyone, to achieve our objective or aims on this paper, we provide 2 research questions. First, what are the primary challenges and barriers that educators encounter when implementing environmental education in science classroom? And the second one, which innovative pedagogical strategies that teaching methods demonstrate the highest effectiveness in fostering ecological literacy and sustainability awareness among students in science classroom? Alright, now we move to the methodology. In this slide, I separate into points, which is design part and search strategy part. For design in our paper, as I said in previously, that I use the systematic literature review or SLR, and for especially to explain the data, I use the qualitative approach. And this systematic literature review was designed based on Prisma. Later, I will show the Prisma chart that we use for this paper. And For the search strategy, I state the strategy for getting the article on database. And here, I state the keywords research for find the article in Scopus database. This is the Prisma chart, and in this Prisma chart consists the steps when I collect the data from the database. And in this Prisma chart shown the total articles identified through the three databases, which is from the Scopus, and then ERIC and Google Scholar. Okay, we move to the result slides. In result slide, I separate in 4 sections based on themes on our paper, which is here. As you can see, I separated it into the study characteristic, and then greening classroom, challenge and barriers, and also the last is innovative pedagogical strategies. In each theme, we also divided it into sub-themes. I state the study characteristic, which is consists the total of the studies that I took for each theme and the type of the studies or article. I attach the table, namely matrix table that I made for collect all the information that I thought I have to know about the articles for my studies. Here I put the articles that I use to collect the information all about the environmental of education. And then after I reviewed the informations in these 4 articles, I got the result of the reviews broadly explained about the environmental education. That environmental education is a system in education field that carry out to enhance and encourage students' knowledge and awareness about the environment. Alright, we move to the next slide, which is challenge and barriers. To conducting the environment education, of course, we will face the challenge and barriers. And here I will separate these themes into 3 sub-themes, which is research constraints, and then teacher training and curriculum alignment. And then there are 5 articles that I took to review the research constraint, and then there are 4 articles explain about teacher training, and there are 5 articles explain about the curriculum alignment. As I said in previously, that I took 5 articles to explain about the research constraints. And here I state the main point of each study, and the all information I put here refers to the matrix table that I already explained in previously. And in according to MARPA 2020, the research constraint can causing by lack of instructional materials. And then according to Walters et al. 2020, that teaching materials that have not been developed. And in other research, it said that research constraint came from lack of budget, and then can came from lack of teaching time, and can came from lack of students' knowledge about environment education. For teacher training, I attach the 4 articles, and here the main point include for each articles. Okay, according to MARPA 2020, that they are agreed that the successful of implementing environment education's program based on training that given for teacher. And this statement related with Waltner et al. And Martinez Valdivia et al. That say teacher training can improve the skills and competencies of the teachers about the environment and so on. And according to Eliowati et al., they provide some of teacher training program like webinars and workshops. Alright, we talk about the curriculum alignment for the next. Here, there are 5 articles that explain about one of the challenges or barriers when implementing the environment of education, which is curriculum alignment. Okay, according to Martinez et al., that the curriculum must be able to enhance teacher competencies. And Zhao and Su gave the statement that strengthened previous statement from Martinez, and they were said that the curriculum integration will be related to the quality of education. And then there are some troubles that we can find in implementations of curriculum, such as the curriculum is only concentrate on final year students. So the students on early years, doesn't learn more about the environment. Alright, we move to the innovative pedagogical strategies, the other themes. Okay, to implement the environment education, of course, we need to design or create the most of innovative method teaching so we can achieve the goal of environment education. Here, we talk about the teaching methods. The results show various of teaching methods that each article provides to teach the environment of education. There are outdoor learning or field trips, and then there are CSL or community service learning, and in other article provide the other type OS such as like PBL, hand-on learning, and constructivist method. And the most article provide the gamifications method that have high effectiveness to create the fun learning then and can encourage students' knowledge about their environment. Okay, we move to these articles about the technology integrations. These articles show how the technology can to support the implementation of environment educations. Okay, this is the last part of the result. There are Adiwiyata program. There are 3 articles that I took to review about the Adiwiyata program, which is one of the examples of implementing environment educations in school. As I wrote in my paper, that Adiwiyata program is an education program that carried out by Indonesian government to create school toward to the environment sustainability. Alright, we reach the final slides, which is conclusions. In this section, I provide the summaries of my paper, including the result and discussion session. And then the result of the review and assessment of various literature review are summarized in this study, which are relevant of greening classroom and environmental educations. So, from the information contained in this study can be knowledge of the picture to face, present, and the future.